Why are so many girls becoming bisexual nowadays? Like, honestly, I've noticed that it's become kind of a trend. And, I mean, in 2009 and 2010, like, I've seen so many girls come out as being bi. I mean, I know, like, it's 2010 and being bisexual or homosexual is more acceptable than it was in the previous years, like in the previous decades. But still, just like crazy numbers of girls are coming out. I'm bi, I like girls, and all this. And I was just wondering, like, I think it's kind of becoming a trend. I don't really know some girls' motives behind it. I'm sure there are some girls that are actually really bisexual and that they see other girls coming out, so they're like, well, if she can come out, I can do it too. Like, when they see other girls doing it, it makes them like feel more comfortable, so they're able to come out. But some girls who are like attention whores probably do it because a lot of boys like the fact that girls like girls. So of course you're gonna get more attention if you're in a bar or a club and you're kissing on a girl, or you're gonna get more attention if you tell boys that you like girls too. And then they'll wanna have threesomes and all that type of shit. And whatever. Like, a lot of girls probably really are bisexual, but a lot of girls probably do it just for attention, like especially in this day and age, because a lot of girls really want attention. So I just think that, it's like maybe like 50-50. I don't know. Song's getting on my nerves, so I'm turning the radio off. But I just think like bisexuality is just becoming a freaking trend. And of course, dudes are never gonna say I'm bi, because dudes have to keep up this whole, I'm tough and I fuck for pussy and all this type of image. And if you take dick up your ass, you're gay or whatever. Like, a lot of men think that there's no such thing as a man being bisexual, but it's whatever you want to think. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should really put my sexuality out there. Like, I have it on my MySpace, but I don't know if I should record a video about it, because then, like, there's a limited number of people that get to see my MySpace. And then YouTube is, like, for the world. Like, anybody in the freaking world can see it. Like, anybody that has access to a computer and internet can see it. So they pretty much can watch it. But I think I should just put it out there. I like both, alright? I like both males and females. I'm not confused. I'm not like, well, I like males and, I like females and I don't know which one I like better, and I just go with one, whichever one I feel like. And I'm not like, oh, I'm confused. I don't know what I like, so I'm going to just try both out and then I'll decide what I like. No, I'm not one of those people that's confused. I'm sure a lot of people are probably confused. But I'm definitely not confused. Like, I definitely know what I like. Like, I've liked females since I was 8, alright? I didn't understand it, it just happened. And I was really into them like crazy for like the longest time. And then I started getting into dudes a little bit more. And I used to switch between I would like dudes more or females more. And now, like, it's not really 50-50. Like, some people who like both are like 50-50. Like, they like females and males the same. Like, they're equally attracted to both. I'm not like that. Honestly, I would rather like have a girl call me sexy. Like, having boys call me sexy is just so typical and it's aggravating. Like, it really gets on my nerves. Like, it's like the most flattering thing in the world to me for a girl to think that I'm attractive. And I just I find females like more like physically attractive than males. Like, I would rather look at a girl than look at a boy. Like, six packs and abs, all that shit doesn't turn me on. Like, I really don't give a fuck. But if I'm looking at a girl, I'm like, yeah, like. But I would just rather look at a girl. Like, I just think they look better. Just, everything looks better. And they're just like more attractive to me. Like, I just find girls more attractive. The question is, well, I don't label my sexuality. I don't call myself bisexual. There was a point, like, in my life, I didn't really understand what was going on. Like, I didn't know what to call myself, so there was a point where I really didn't want to come out with it, because all these girls in, like, 8th grade or shit would say, oh, you're a lesbian, I don't want to talk to you, why are you always looking at me, do you like girls? And I never, like, said anything about it. I was like, no, I don't. So, up until I was, like, 17, I said I was straight. Like, I just labeled myself as straight. And only a couple of, like, close friends knew what I really was. And then, like, September of last year, like, September 2009, I completely lost interest in dudes, like, just completely. Just completely lost interest. I wasn't attracted to them in any way, shape, or form. So I started going with this girl or whatever, and I labeled myself lesbian because I didn't like boys, period. Like, I just wanted to be with a girl. Then I realized I had feelings for boys, so I just didn't label my sexuality anything because I don't want to label myself bisexual. Like, I don't feel like I need to put a label on who I am as a person. Like, that's who I am. I've been like that since I was freaking 8, alright? I didn't understand it when it happened. I just went with it. You know, I'm not in control of it. It just happens. I'm not gonna, you know, stop being who I am just because people don't like it. I really don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. That's why I'm putting this video out there. Like, I really don't give a fuck. I am who I am. You like it or you don't like it. It's just that. Seriously. I'm not gonna put myself in a box and say I'm bi. I don't feel comfortable with labels. Like, I deadass don't feel like I need to label myself. I am who I am and I like what I like. I'm going to continue liking what I like regardless of what anybody thinks. And just because I like both doesn't mean I look at every boy and check every boy out. It doesn't mean that I check every girl out. I have respect for straight girls. I'm not going to hit on you. Deadass. I normally don't hit on girls. Girls normally hit on me. I don't hit on girls. So if you're straight and you're feeling like I'm going to come over there and, like, start, like, creeping on you and, like, checking you out and shit, looking at your ass and titties or whatever, don't need to worry because I'm not going to, like, do anything to you. I'm not going to be like, hey, baby, you know, want to come to my crib, you know, take a bubble bath or whatever. I'm not going to do that. Definitely not that type of person. Like, I have respect. That's something a lot of people need. And just because I like females doesn't mean I'm a freak. Doesn't mean I'm fucking nasty. Doesn't mean I go around fucking every girl I see. Doesn't mean I fucked hundreds of girls. Doesn't mean I do threesomes or I like to make videos of me kissing girls. Doesn't mean I make out with them or anything. Just means I'm attracted to them. And it's none of your business and you're not going to see any of it. So anybody who thinks that because